Hello, everyone. Welcome to this new installment of the Wrestling Analyst. Today, we're taking a look at what happened on Smackdown December 23rd, 2022 episode. Here we go. So, match number one, the Usos versus It Row for the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Now, just before the match, the Bloodline is in the ring. They're talking about the match they're going to have the next Friday. Roman and Sami Zayn versus John Cena and KO. And Sami basically says that they're going to destroy KO and Cena. So the match itself, Hit Row, they did, classic title match. Contenders, the challengers want to win the titles. The champions want to keep them. So, but this match was also to maybe give Hit Row a little bit more credibility because they've been wasted for a while. They were used as punching bags for the last few months. They were victims of an attack, and this utterly completely destroyed when Legado del Fantasma arrived, and then both them and Legado del Fantasma got destroyed by the returning Viking Raiders. So this little match with they won last week's number one contenders match, and this week they're against the Usos in tag team championship match. That was to give them a little bit boost of credibility. Now they did put on a good match against the Usos, but like I said last week, there's no way Hit Row is going to win the title, and that's exactly what happened. The Usos win with the 1D, and like I said, the match was good. Hit Row looked very good in the ring in this match, and let's just say that their stocks has risen as a result. So it's a win-win situation. Hit Row didn't win the title, but their credibility and their stocks, let's say like that, went up, and the Usos are still the champions. Let's go to match number two. So match number two, gauntlet match. It was a gauntlet match to determine the number one contender to Ronda Rousey's title. Participants: Emma, Xia Li, Tegan Knox, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, and Sonya Deville in this order. Now, the worst way to use a gauntlet match, and it was not the case in this one, but I'm talking to promoters everywhere right now. You want to use a gauntlet match? Do it. Okay? Do it if you want to boost someone's credibility as a new persona, or you want to really establish someone as a future star, maybe a future champion. That's how this match was used here. Okay? It started with Xia Li and Emma, and Xia Li defeated Emma, and then she defeated Tegan Knox. She had a good showing, new attitude, and that match helps to start establishing Xia Li as a more aggressive competitor, and a booster stocks a little bit, booster credibility, and like I said, uh, it's a new persona for her, more aggressive, and maybe more heelish on this way, on that way. Now Raquel comes in, still sells her broken elbow. No, let's just be real there. If the elbow was broken, she wouldn't wrestle. Okay, so she defeats Xia Li. She shows a lot of grit against Liv Morgan, and she defeats Liv Morgan, and she defeats Sonya Deville to win the match, apparently. Then Ronda comes out and says that you haven't won anything. There's another opponent, and that opponent is Shayna Baszler. And Shayna comes in the ring. She rips the arm brace off Raquel and displays it as a trophy. And while she's showboating, Raquel rolls her up for the win. So Raquel is going to face Ronda for the title eventually. Now, I know I said that Xia Li's stocks has risen with this match, but Raquel's stocks just had a real meteoric boost there because she defeated not one, not two, not three, but four women. So that really establishes her as a serious contender for Ronda's title. Is she going to win it? We'll see. But that really establishes her as a big threat to Ronda's title. In the process, she even beat a former champion in Liv Morgan. So that's a big boost for Raquel. Then we had a segment with Bray Wyatt. He did that. Well, last week was a proof of that he's not Uncle Howdy, and he was not the one beating on LA Knight. And then he didn't lose his train of thoughts. He just pretended he lost it. That's part of the gimmick they're building. That's part of the persona they're building for Bray. That he's losing more and more control over himself and reverting to that violent self that we all want to see. Let's just say it like that. We all want to see that. So we all want to see where it's going to go. So Bray talks, loses thoughts, and then attacks a cameraman. And after that, they do the gimmick that he's suspended or fired or whatever. So anyway, Bray's story is just incredible. So anyway, on to match number 3. Match number 3, Angel Garza versus Rey Mysterio. Now, this match happened because of a conversation in the backstage area earlier that night. So, anyway, doesn't really matter. Karrion Kross and Scarlett are in the crowd for this match looking on. And basically, that was a match to further the coming feud between Kross and Mysterio. So, easy win for Rey with an over the top rope DDT. He just jumped over the top rope, grabbed Garza, DDT, and that was it. So, match was pretty good anyway. And then we see a segment backstage where Scarlett and Kross are walking, and Scarlett is confronted by Emma and saying that, how dare you disrespect Mysterio, and after the match, Mysterio was looking at Cross, and Cross was doing like that, like TikTok, your time is coming. So coming back to Emma and Scarlett, uh, Emma says, "How dare you disrespect a legend like Mysterio?" And then, why did you tell Riddick Moss, which is Madcap Moss, but she called him Riddick? Why did you call him a fool or something like that? And Scarlett. Anyway, it ended with Emma slapping Scarlett in the face. And when Scarlett went to, let's say, attack Emma, she was held back by Karrion Kross. And Karrion Kross basically said to Emma, "You have no idea what you just did." So are we going to see Scarlett wrestle soon? Uh, I hope so. Because, like I said in an earlier clip, I never saw Scarlett wrestle yet. I never took a look at what she did in the past in other federations. So, and I'm not going to do it. I want to uh, examine Scarlett, what she's going to do in WWE, uh, and that's it. I want to really have a free mind when Scarlett wrestles in WWE. I don't want to be influenced with what she did in the past. I want to see what she's going to do there, like I do with every wrestler that's coming in WWE. Uh, I didn't watch what they were doing in the past, so I watch what I see in the ring, in the WWE ring. So are we going to see Scarlett wrestle? Hopefully, yes. From what I heard, she's very good, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's go to the final match of the evening. So, final match of the evening. Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Imperium in a Miracle on 34th Street fight. Well, that's the Christmas classic we see every damn year. The match doesn't mean anything. It's just for entertainment value and a Christmas classic. Now, Strowman and Ricochet win the match, and the match was pretty entertaining. But what it does for both factions, absolutely nothing. Uh, we did see a couple of comedy spots, like when the New Day came out of one of the gift boxes disguised as lead soldiers, and when they when the Imperium pushed down on the hands of Woods or Kingston, they both kicked them in the you know what. So that made Wade Barrett say, "They're not only soldiers, they're nutcrackers." It's like, okay. That was, like I said, it was for entertainment purposes and nothing more than that. So that's it for SmackDown. Uh, hope we get a good show on Raw. Well, the Raw apparently is going to be a recap of 2022. So am I going to do a video on that? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do my recap of 2022, even though I started doing these videos a couple of months ago. Maybe I'll just concoct a recap of 2022 of Raw, and we'll see what's going to happen on SmackDown Friday night. So have a nice day, everyone, and see you soon. And since I haven't had the chance to say it, I'm saying it now. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas. Hope and I'll wish you all a Happy New Year when I do my SmackDown video, probably before Sunday. Have a nice one.